Hi guys, and welcome back to London Film Premiere channel. I'm here today because I want to talk to you about a movie that has been showed yesterday after the premiere in London, and I want to talk very quickly what happened during the premiere, just in preparation for the further premiere in this month. Radioactive is a movie directed by Marjane Satrapi, and is the biography of the two scientists, Marie and her husband Pierre Curie. So during the movie we find out how they first met and how they fell in love, and they becoming a family with two amazing daughters, and their consequently death. But the movie is also focusing about the legacy they left, and they discovery one of the biggest that has changed the world, a discovery that has contributed at the scientific revolution. In 1898, in their laboratory, Pierre and Marie Curie find out two new elements in chemistry, radio and polonium, and their consequent radioactivity. The couple together won a Nobel Prize, and later on, when Pierre Curie unfortunately died, Marie Curie received a second Nobel Prize for this big discovery. Their discovery in some way has been positive because it has changed the world. And if we're thinking, for example, at the X-ray machine and the portable X-ray that we're using every day in diagnostic medicine, or if we're thinking about the radiotherapy that we're using to treat different species of cancer, it's been positive. What probably Mr. and Mrs. Curie didn't consider is that they discovery these two elements can be used in nature as a weapon. So in some way they discover even something that can go against the entire humanity. If we think, for example, at the atomic bomb, or the bomb testing that they're doing every day all over the world to test some new war weapon. And if we think, for example, recently what happened in Chernobyl, so this is all consequences of their research. One scene I really fell in love during the movie was when Pierre Curie, during the speech at the Nobel Prize, said that he hoped that the discovery they did about the radio and polonium was useful for create a good thing, doing good thing in the world for the humanity, and not to create harm, to harm people or harm nature, whatever. And it's what's happening basically in real life. Radioactivity is not good for us, for the nature, for all the world. I highly recommend this movie because Marie Curie is the woman of the past, the present and the future. And it's good to watch this movie. I found out so many things about her and her life. For example, I didn't know she had the two daughters. I didn't know she went herself on the battlefield during the war. And didn't know so many other things. And this is the magic actually of the movie at the cinema, because during the movie sometimes you find out things about our past, our present, things that we're not aware of. Now, very quickly, let me tell you what happened yesterday during the premiere. So yesterday, 8th of March, International Women's Day, is the day that they decided to release this movie as premiere. And it happened in London at Curzon Mayfair. It was a very nice red carpet, all normal, lovely as always. Yesterday I was about 8:30, was number 4. And at 2 o'clock when we met, it was an early premiere, 2 o'clock we were, I would say, less than 20 people watching the premiere. Media, very few people, and photographer, very few, maybe like 10-15 of them. We can feel it, there is like this atmosphere around us, very scary, everybody was trying to stay a bit far from each other because the coronavirus. And then an hour later, the actors arrived on the red carpet. Rosamundpike has been freely honest. She said, "I'm not coming to do selfie." I'm not sure if she signed some autograph, but because it was raining at some point, it was very quickly, so she went inside. She did a picture, a few interviews, and she went inside. Sam really has been quite nice. He did some selfies, and other people, they just did the pictures, interviews, and they're gone inside. I'm glad that there were not so many people, because that means that you're following very good the advice that the government has given you. That means to stay home if you're feeling sick, if you stay home if it's not something very urgent. Again, I really hope that this moment will end up soon, and I'm leaving you for now, guys. If you need any other information, please write me in the comments, or even on the personal comments on Facebook, on Instagram, it's fine, and I'll see you soon.